Eala gears up for Coco Gauff after first-round thriller in Indian Wells. Dubai. Eala is set for a rematch against Grand Slam champion Coco Gauff after a hard-fought 3-set victory over Diana Yastremska in her Indian Wells debut. World number 32 Eala battled deep into the night against Yastremska, a former Australian Open semi-finalist. Despite the Ukrainian serving for the match late in the final set, the Filipina managed to turn the tide to win the last 3 games and seal a 7-5, 4-6, 7-5 victory. This triumph marked the popular Filipino tennis star's first-ever win at Indian Wells. But now, the 20-year-old faces one of the toughest challenges, facing world number 4 Coco Gauff in the 3rd round. Gauff began her campaign with a dominant win over Kamila Rakimova on Friday, dropping just 2 games in a recent victory over Eala at the Dubai Tennis Championships. With just weeks between that encounter and their upcoming match, Eala is eager to test herself once again against the reigning French Open champion. "It's not my first big match," said Eala. "It's definitely going to be tough. Coco is an incredible player, and she'll have the crowd behind her, especially playing at home. But it's just like any other match. I had to dig deep today, and I know I'll need to do even more in the next one. I'm ready and looking forward to it." Eala had lost to Gauff 6-0. 6-2 in their previous encounter in the quarterfinals at the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships last month. Reflecting on her last match with Gauff, Eala emphasized the importance of learning from the encounter. "It was a tough match, and Coco played really well," she added. "All I can do is take the lessons from that match and apply them next time." Stay updated. Get the latest faster by downloading the Gulf News app. It's completely free. Click here for Apple or here for Android. You can also find us on the Huawei app gallery. Eala gears up for Coco Gauff after first-round thriller in Indian Wells. The desert air of Indian Wells carries a unique kind of tension. Beneath the blazing California sun and surrounded by towering palm trees, the BNP Paribas Open has long been known as the 5th Grand Slam. It's a place where legends rise, upsets unfold, and young dreams begin to take shape. For Eala, the 18-year-old tennis prodigy from the Philippines, this year's Indian Wells tournament has already become a defining chapter in her young career. After battling through a dramatic and emotional first-round match, Eala now faces one of the most formidable challenges in women's tennis, American superstar Coco Gauff. But instead of fear, there is excitement. Instead of pressure, there is opportunity. For Eala, this is more than just another match. It is a chance to test herself against the elite, and to show the world that the future of tennis is arriving faster than expected. A thrilling start in the desert. Eala's journey at Indian Wells began with a match that had everything a tennis fan could ask for: momentum swings, long rallies, mental resilience, and a fight until the very last point. Facing a tough opponent in the first round, Eala showed both composure and determination beyond her years. The match quickly turned into a rollercoaster battle. The opening set saw both players exchanging powerful baseline shots, each refusing to give ground. Eala relied on her sharp left-handed forehand and intelligent court movement to stay in control. But tennis rarely follows a simple script. Her opponent pushed back fiercely in the second set, forcing Eala into extended rallies and testing her patience. For a moment, it seemed like the match might slip away. Yet the Filipino star refused to surrender. Digging deep, she displayed the mental strength that has become a hallmark of her rising career. Point by point, game by game, Eala fought her way back. When the final ball landed out and the match ended, Eala let out a sigh of relief and a small smile spread across her face. She had done it. The victory was not just about advancing to the next round. It was proof that she belonged on this stage. The rising star from the Philippines. For tennis fans around the world, Eala is quickly becoming a name to watch. Born in 2005 in the Philippines, Eala began playing tennis at a young age. Her passion and talent were evident early on, and she soon joined the prestigious Rafael Nadal Academy in Spain, where she trained under elite coaching and developed a game among the world's best young players. That environment helped shape her aggressive yet disciplined playing style. Eala is known for a powerful left-handed forehand, smart shot selection, strong baseline consistency, excellent court awareness. But perhaps her greatest strength is her composure. Even under pressure, Eala rarely appears overwhelmed, a trait that has helped her capture multiple junior titles and steadily climb the professional rankings. In 2022, she made history by winning the U.S. Open Girls Singles title, becoming the first Filipino player ever to win a junior Grand Slam singles championship. That victory didn't just put her name on the map. It ignited an entire nation's hopes. A nation watching. In the Philippines, Eala is more than just a promising athlete. She represents possibility. Tennis has never been the country's most dominant sport, but Eala's success has sparked growing interest among young players and fans. Each of her matches is closely followed, with supporters waking up in the middle of the night just to watch her compete. When she steps onto the court, millions are cheering. Her Indian Wells campaign has already captured the attention of Filipino fans worldwide, and the upcoming clash with Coco Gauff is expected to draw even more eyes. For many, this is a dream matchup. Enter Coco Gauff. Standing on the other side of the net will be Coco Gauff, one of the brightest stars in modern tennis. At just 20 years old, Gauff has already achieved what many players spend entire careers chasing. Her accomplishments include U.S. Open champion, multiple WTA titles, consistent top 10 world ranking, one of the most recognizable faces in global tennis. Since bursting onto the scene as a 15-year-old at Wimbledon, Gauff has grown into a complete player. Her game combines athleticism, defensive brilliance, and explosive power. But perhaps what makes Gauff truly dangerous is her competitive mindset. She thrives on big stages. And Indian Wells is exactly that. A generational matchup. The upcoming match between Eala and Coco Gauff isn't just a second-round contest. It's a meeting of two young players who represent the next generation of women's tennis. Both athletes began making headlines as teenagers. Both possess incredible athleticism and mental strength. Yet they arrive at this moment from very different positions. Gauff enters the match as a favorite, a proven champion with experience in high-pressure matches. Eala enters as a challenger, hungry, fearless, and eager to prove herself. But tennis history has shown time and time again that youth brings unpredictability. And sometimes, the biggest moments belong to the boldest players. Eala's strategy against Gauff. To compete with a player like Coco Gauff, Eala will need more than talent. She will need a plan. Gauff's speed and defensive skills make it extremely difficult to hit winners past her, meaning Eala will likely need to construct points carefully. Some key strategies could include